Hey, what's going on, you guys? Welcome you guys to the channel. It's your boy Big Dog back with another DC TV talk for Supergirl Season 5, Episode 15, Reality Bites. Not gonna lie, you guys, I was really skeptical about reviewing this episode because this is one of those episodes that like dancing to some territory that I'm not I'm not gonna say definitely not well versed in or well informed on, but also I've said things in the past that people will probably say I'm not the best person to speak on these certain subjects. But the fact that I just couldn't not do it because I thought the episode was really good. It even though it kind of like it had the message that it wanted to get across and like the side that the up it's on, but like it gave you like a glimmer into the other side. You know what I'm saying? So basically, one of Dreamer's roommate, who's also a trans, is gets set up by a guy who catfished her and. People still get catfish in 2020. It's crazy, man. If they got an iPhone, I'll hit them up. Anyway, she got catfished, and then the guy beats her up and said, "Hey, send this message to Dreamer." And Dreamer was like pissed because like this is a parent hate crime. Okay, this is like you beat somebody up because of how they look. Just like if somebody would beat me up, for being black or something, it's a hate crime. You know what I'm saying? So he's trying to lure out Dreamer. Terrible mistake. Like first of all, guy, you have no power whatsoever. Like maybe you could have just. It's the problem with the world just in general. Like nobody actually want to have a conversation with people. These are. It's just what it is. Everybody's in like a shouting match, okay? But he wanted to draw a Dreamer, even though I'm pretty sure. Yeah, earlier that day we saw Dreamer literally take out uh, the alien. I can't think of the name of the alien right now, but it's a pretty strong alien. So it's like, wow. At that point, like Dreamer real deal. She's getting better with her powers, and so on and so forth. Now, I have to be very careful what I say because I know me, and then because I have to make sure I said. Never mind. I'm simply gonna talk about the episode, and that's it. I'm not trying to make sure I don't say nothing else. Nonetheless, and Dreamer has it in their mind that like, hey, I'm gonna kill this guy, straight up and down. I'm gonna kill him. Carl like, hey, you shouldn't do that, and Dreamer like, you don't understand what I'm going through. Hey, you're right. Okay, I don't know what you're going through. It's like this whole community of people I'm having to defend and so on and so forth. While we have that going on, we also have some stuff going on with Obsidian. The fact that their tech, of course, is susceptible to people being trapped in it, and the fact that they are able to be not mature, like I can't think of the word I'm looking for. It's like people who always own Obsidian, or if the loyal customers, I guess, are able to like create worlds of their own. So when they're at virtual Las Vegas and you look out the window and you see a creepy building that somebody else built themselves, that should tell somebody somewhere like, hey, I don't think we should be able to let people create their own worlds. I don't think we should like. Somebody should have figured that out. Okay, somebody should have figured out like why are we able to allow these people to do all of these things? Like that's definitely bad. Like, and in my mind, once everything is solved, of course, and everything happens, I was just kind of like, I don't see how that's actually a crime in a virtual world. I'm like, hey, Alex suggested like people be screened for who should be able to use it, but they're just like saying people should be screened from being able to like get on Instagram or Twitter. If anything, they just make a fake account, and if not, if you don't let, the reason I hate fake accounts, but at the same time, the reason people are able to do them is like celebrities don't always want to be known. You know what I'm saying? So they're just typing on a fake account, or or you don't want to have to enter your real information onto the internet. Granted, it's like, hey, if you you don't have anything to hide, why not? But like, hey, I might not want people to know who I am. It seems kind of shady, but at the same time, if you're a celebrity, you kind of like, I want to enjoy the internet, but not actually having to be on the internet. It's just a weird, and that's what the whole episode was basically like. It's like it had you questioning so many different things. Like, I see this side, I see this point, but like, there's also this other point or this other thing going on that, like, hey, that means something. Like, there's two sides to each story. In this, there's two sides to the whole trans stuff. Granted, harming anybody because they're different. Never. But that's not a side at all, okay? But there's the other parts to that where it's like, okay, it's two sides or two ways to look at this. And then you had the stuff with the virtual reality where it's like two ways to look at this. And like, but once again, harming somebody, I think that's probably like the underlying thing. Yes, there are conversations to be had on both sides about both of these things, like the social media and the obsidian stuff and the trans stuff. That's conversation to be had on both sides of those. But violence was never the answer for either one of them. And that's when the people took it too far. And I think it goes both ways. Because they actually, when you see Dreamer doing, it showed what both sides, you know what I'm saying, using violence as well. Because we saw, yeah, that's probably, I wish I would start this review off like that. Because you saw what the violence did on both sides for both. Dreamer choking the guy about to kill him and him beating up Dreamer's friend. Also, you saw Richard torturing Trevor, I think that was his name. So that's one side of that. And then you saw Alex knocking him out and that this guy's brain dead. So that's not, like, violence is never the answer for any of this. I think that's probably the biggest thing you can get from him. Hey, the conversation to be had, but violence is never the answer. I wonder, I enjoyed the episode for those purposes and like the fact that it made me think, but I wonder for the SUPERGIRL's audience and what it is, I wonder how many kids would understand that other than just seeing it like it's black and white, you know? I think mostly a kid will probably just see this as like black and white, one way, this is right, this is wrong, you know what I'm saying? And I think that's what the show kind of shows. Like somebody older would get like, no, there's a gray area. There's a gray area, but also this area right here where the violence is involved is bad, period. So, whew. Definitely a thank you guys. I'm actually happy I did this review now. You guys let me know what you thought about the episode down in the comments. Hit that like button, subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching the video. I'll catch up with you guys later.